Well, hello, you're very welcome to the Irish Independence League of Ireland review video. I'm Seán O'Connor here at Tolka Park, joined by Aidan Fitzmaurice at Tallaght Stadium. And Aidan, I suppose all the Shamrock Rovers supporters were hoping to be celebrating by this time, but results elsewhere didn't go their way. They did get the job done with a derby win against Bohemians for the first time this season. But tell us about the night.
Amazing night, like 9,500 people here. There's a lot of Americans here. People are in town for the NFL game tomorrow. They would have got their how long an NFL game is, 3-4 hours. So they got certainly the first half here, got a lot of action, absorbing game. Bohs, I suppose, will feel they may look at the defeat. They may look at two penalty shouts. Certainly, I'm not sure about the first one. Second one for a foul by Dan Cleary on Conor Parsons that they felt was a penalty. The Bohs bench went pretty crazy on the touchline, but overall, Shamrock Rovers did get the job done. They're not technically champions. It's still not mathematically done, but I mean that it is kind of a party time here. The Steve Bradley and the players did a lap of honour at the end for Shamrock Rovers not to win the league now with Derry not winning in Drogheda. It's going to take, Shamrock Rovers are not going to lose 5 games. Derry City are not going to win 4 games in a row. So it's not mathematically there yet, but it's a great week. I mean, think of a dream week for Shamrock Rovers. You beat Bohemians for the first time this year. You have an away game in Prague, a place fans would like to go on Thursday, and then a home tie against the part-time first division team in the semi-final of the Cup. So it's going to be a bruising week for Bohemians, but it's going to be a pretty good week to be a Shamrock Rovers fan.
Yeah, I suppose from the title point of view, it's only a matter of time now. But I suppose all the Shamrock Rovers fans feeling pretty confident. It is a good week for them, I suppose. Confidently to come next week and the cup as well. So it's all going swimmingly from their point of view.
And they did have to dig deep here. I mean, they didn't help themselves. They were in control in the first 20 minutes, and they did back off. I mean, the first goal by Graham Burke. I mean, it was terrible from Bohs' point of view. An error. Archie Meekson lost the ball. Graham Burke just had the freedom of Tallaght to go ahead. Nobody moved in. Nobody closed down. Bohs just had a little bit of, I think, a sense of fear or something in the opening 20 minutes. They did get back in. They did take control. A very good goal by James Clark to get them level. A nice move. Just a quick pass from Jordan Flores to Dale Rooney down the left. First time cross, he didn't check back. He didn't think about it. He just whipped it in, and James Clark was free in the box to head it in. But Rovers was very strong in the second half, very controlled. Really had an energy about them when they come in. So they probably did deserve it, but I mean, Bohs, I wouldn't need to see the replays again, but certainly the one that the Dan Cleary and Conor Parsons could have got Bohs level. But as a game, but for Bohs, it was never about getting back in the title race. The challenge for Bohs really was to try and get something here, stop them, delay it a little bit, focus on their own job of getting into Europe. I suppose if Bohs can cut out the mistakes, certainly the softness of that first goal, if they can improve on that in the weeks to come. But the Shamrock Rovers, they really, really were immense, and Michael Noonan very strong in the last couple of minutes. Matt Healy excellent again, probably the most underrated player in the league this year, and other midfielders get the plaudits. Matt Healy was excellent again. Pico Lopez, a lot of brave blocks, but yeah, Shamrock Rovers just the job done for Shamrock Rovers. Not the league isn't there, but they have this job done, and to not have a clean sweep for Bohemians in the season will psychologically be important to the fans, probably more than the players. That's going to make your week that you've beaten them, and now pack your bag and pack your passport and go off and play Sparta Prague.
That's a nice position to be in. I suppose for Bohemians, they still have a good bit of work to do to secure that European spot for 2026. Obviously losing the Dublin Derby for the first time this season against Shamrock Rovers, but here it was all about Europe for next year for Shelbourne, and really for long spells in the second half you just thought it might be another one of those really frustrating nights for Shelbourne. Obviously coming into the game with 1 point from the last 2 games, really needed the win to keep that European ambition for next season alive. Obviously taking an early lead through Ali Coote, superstar after 7 minutes. Conan Noonan with a super leveler just before the break, and Shells in the second half pressed, got themselves in a really good positions, really good chances, and the deadlock was broken 10 minutes from time. Harry Wood was kind of saying in the report he scored a crucial penalty against Linfield in the playoff, and how crucial could that penalty be for 2026 for them?
But for Waterford, Seán, I mean, that's Waterford in deep trouble as well. And, Sligo getting Galway United getting the win tonight, which is Cork City effectively gone. Gerard Nash said they needed to win all their games. They've lost. But Waterford, I think, do seem to be in dropping. I think that's 1 point now from 7, I think. Another defeat. Is that 6
wins
in a row?
No wins in 2 months, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's Waterford has water. So Shelbourne are looking to Europe, but Waterford are in a spot of bother.
Yeah, they did. They started really slowly. First 25, 30 minutes. Took them a long time to get into it. Did get into a great leveler by Conan Noonan, but just didn't come out the second half at all. But I must say, Pádraig Amond having two big chances late on to steal a point at the end. Super save by Wesley Spiel, and then I think from my point of view, kind of sliced the second one, put it wide. That would have secured a massive point in their fight for survival. But now it's more than 2 months without a win for Waterford. They're tied on 34 points with Galway United and Sligo Rovers, and that three-way, I know Sligo Rovers have a game in hand, but that's shaping up to be a massive three-way battle to avoid ninth.
Well, that win for Galway tonight, Stephen Walsh, and again, they've really struggled for wins, goals. It's just been, and again, you can't ignore the Ollie Horgan factor, having lost such a huge figure in the club. It really has knocked the club off course, but to deliver that win, and I think it does look like Galway will look to take confidence from that now. So that's effectively Cork. You have to think that's Cork City gone, but it's that battle now. How do Sligo Rovers fare against St. Pat's? Sligo seem to have the momentum, so is it now between Galway United and Waterford for that playoff spot?
Obviously, Aidan just finishing up. Drogheda United 1, Derry City 1. Just looking at the table here, that's Derry still 1 point clear of Bows and 4 points clear of Drogheda. Probably both teams looking to win that one. Probably neither satisfied with a point, because at this stage of the season, a win goes a long way to taking a step towards the European spot.
Yeah, Drogheda, I thought they had a bit of momentum there the last couple of weeks, and I said that drive to get back into Europe. Derry just don't look like a particularly happy camp at the moment. I mean, again, they went away from home and got a point, but hasn't been a good season for Derry City. They're still there; they can still finish for Europe, but I think you would expect a lot of changes from Derry City in the off season. A lot of talk around the club about what's going to happen, but I would think that the morale in the Drogheda camp will be better and stronger than Derry. So in that chase for Europe, you would think that Drogheda will probably take that point as a bonus, as a point gain, not two dropped, even though they were at home, and just carry on. Kareem again, there's a lot of talk about players who come in kind of the last couple of weeks of the season. Another player who Drogheda going really good. They've lost a lot of players of the last while, but I mean, could Kareem be the next, having lost people like Killian Phillips and that, Kareem could be the next big export from Drogheda.
We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I suppose Shamrock Rovers didn't win the league title tonight, but in truth, it's only a matter of time in the Premier Division. So Aidan from Tallaght Stadium and here, Tolka, thanks very much for watching, and you can follow all the latest League of Ireland reaction across this weekend with the Irish Independent.